You know, I love taking pictures and videos at the events that I do. I began doing it because I just wanted to be able to relive it later on, and then with the web and Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all these social media things that came out later on, it became a way for me to share this experience and me sharing the fact that I like to relive it with those people around me. Plus, it became great marketing, right? Video that you can take in an event and pictures that you can take in an event. And some people, you know, do it and some people don't. What I'd like to talk about, first of all, I'm Bill Herman. This is Creative License. And today I want to talk about that whole practice of doing video and pictures. Some people do it for the sole purpose of marketing, and I don't have a problem with that. I think that's great, especially if those videos and pictures make you look really good. I do think that if we're going to share snapshots, we need to be sure that the client gets that we're not photographers, okay? Especially if you're not very good at it. I'm not very good at it. But if you're sharing snapshots because you like to share them, they should get that that's what it's about. Another thing that people worry about is whether or not you have a release from the bride and the groom and things like that. And legally, those things are important, and you should look into what those things are. Another thing people worry about is the photographer and the videographer at your event. And they get upset that we take pictures, that we share images or videos. And I don't know about that one. If I'm trying to make my living as a photographer, and I'm really good at it, and I show pictures from the event, and they're really much better than the photographer, I think the photographer should be worried about their own job, first of all. I'm not good at what I do. I am only taking images, and I'm only taking snapshots rather. And if my pictures turn out good, it's only because I took 1,000. Okay, and if I'm a photographer worried that I'm taking pictures, then I think that they probably should be worried about whether or not they're good at what they do. What I do get from them, though, that I really understand is if we, because we take on photography too much, are getting into their shots, that's another thing. Okay, they are being paid to be there and get the images first. Okay, you can't step into a shot that they are putting together and take a picture of your own and expect that they're not going to be happy about that. You can help them when it comes to video and images to create awesome, eventful photographs that they might not have been able to get on their own. That's a great idea. But for you to get into their pictures, for you to step in front of their shots, to try to take a picture they've set up, there's a fine line you got to be sure you walk. I have quite a lot of respect for photographers and videographers because that art form of images and using those tools to create something beautiful and to share it later is an amazing art form. I have a lot of respect for it. So much so that I tell my clients that they're not paying me to take pictures. I take some pictures because I think it's fun, but more than likely I'm going to mess up, and if they get one nice, interesting picture from me, yay. But it's not part of what I guarantee. It's not part of my clientele. It's not part of my contract. Plus, I speak to the photographer and the videographer the day of the event and let them know I'm going to be around. Then I like to take pictures, but don't worry about me. I'm not very good at it. So because of it, I don't have a lot of image problems. I don't have a lot of problems with the photographers doing this. Those people who really worry about it, I do my best to help them out, and stay out of their shots. But honestly, if they're worried about me taking a picture, they must not really think very much of how good they are. Because even a bad photographer is better than what I do. That's kind of my take, at least a couple of my takes on that whole thing. What do you think? Do you have problems with this? Do you take pictures at your events or video? And how do you share them, and when do you share them? Let me know in the comments below. Reach out to me, bill@billherman.com. Something, come and be a part of the workshop too. This is another reason why I do this, so you guys learn more about my workshop, which is Entertainment Experience. And there's one in November here in the Minneapolis area. Go to entertainment-experience.com, and I'll see you next time. On Creative License. I'm Bill Herman. See you.